morning today. Continuing with my Asian leg of my world tour of beers, and I have just arrived in Singapore. I have no idea what these buildings are back here, but they look cool and everybody seems to be taking pictures of them, so I'll have to do some investigating to find out what they are. Oh. But while I'm here, I'm going to be reviewing Tiger, world-acclaimed Asian lager, born in Singapore. I noticed right off the bat from this bottle it's 11.2 fluid ounces. What they do with the other 0.8? 5% alcohol by volume. But let's get this thing into a glass and see what she tastes like. Whoa, did you see how fast I poured that? Something's going on over here in Singapore. It's some kind of magic. Next time, turn the camera on when you're pouring. Alright, let's put this to the nose and see what she tastes like. Not any aroma to be detected at all. It just smells cold. Yeah, there's a little bit of aroma. It's not too much, but let's see what she tastes like. That has a nice, unusual flavor. But what is it? First off, it's carbonated. You can feel that on your tongue. It's got a unique flavor in there. This just says it's a bold lager born in the heart of Asia. But it gives me no clue as to what it is I'm tasting. So, ooh, maybe that's what I was tasting. Let's give it another swig and see if I can't figure it out. It's unknown to me. It's a good flavor. It's a little unusual in that I've drank a lot of different beers and I've never really tasted that particular flavor. And this is a lager, so you know this isn't mixed with some kind of weird, you know, coriander or star anise or anything like that. This is just straight up beer. It's an Asian lager, so I don't know what they brewed it with. They used rice. I'm assuming this is an Asian beer. This probably is brewed with rice, but what type of rice? I don't know. Whatever type, and I'm just assuming it's rice because I don't know. But whatever it is, gives it a really nice, very pleasant aftertaste. And it is carbonated. Ooh. And that's the way I like it. See, and that's how you know that it's extra carbonated, because I pour all my beers hard. And I know you didn't get to see that on this one, because I'm an idiot. But I promise you I poured it hard. And, you know, I don't know what the reasoning really, why Americans pour the beers the way that they do down the side of the glass, because, you know, yeah, it gives you a minimum small head, but then it also, a lot of the carbonation that doesn't get to be released is, it's still like trapped in there. Now what I like to do is pour all of my beers hard. It doesn't matter, light beer, dark beer, IPAs, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I pour them all hard. And yes, if they aren't meant to be poured hard, they will get a big head. But, you know, that head doesn't stick around for 30 minutes. So it's not an issue. I do it And it does not make the beer flat. Some people might think, oh, you do that and it's not meant to be poured that way, that you're going to release all those bubbles and that's what goes into the head. And now your beer is going to be flat. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. The bubbles that you get, I've seen beers that when you pour it, that give a massive head, are extremely carbonated. I've also seen beers where you pour it down the side of the glass, so you get a small head, and you take a sip, and it's flatter than a pancake. So the two really aren't related. I like to pour them hard, in my opinion, and that's all anything is. When you're watching somebody review anything, you're getting their opinion. So this is mine. It looks unusual to Americans. It might look unusual to other cultures as well. When I was in Germany, they poured them all hard. Didn't matter what kind of beer it was. They poured them hard. That's where I got this idea from. So I pour mine hard. And, you know, this is more of a mug. You know, if you got a beer glass, you know, that's, you know, like this, where it's tall, you pour it in there and you get a big head. You put this up to your lips. When you go like this, you know, the head is going to stay on the top. It's going to spread out over this. You can drink it. You might get a little foam on your lip or your mustache. It's not that bad. And it just, to me, makes everything smell better, makes them taste better, and it's just the way I like it, you know? So, this is good. It's a good Singapore beer. I like the name. It's Tiger. I have a cat, a guard cat named Tiger. Great guard cat. Looks kind of like this guy on the label. So, I'm going to sign off from Singapore. Like I said, no clue. This thing looks kind of like a bloomin' onion, you know, from Outback or something, you know, the way it's kind of opened up like that. And I don't know what this thing is over here. This is like some kind of hotel or something. Looks like it's got like a tram or something on top of it, but it doesn't move. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to do a little bit more sightseeing before I take off. Asian leg of my world tour continues, so I will be continuing on. I think I've got, I don't know how many more stops I have left, but I think I've got 2. I think. Don't quote me. But please tune in. Don't forget, hit that like button, and please subscribe. And make sure you click that bell so you can get notified, because I'm uploading at least 2 to 3 videos a week. And I'm learning about all these different beers, just so you don't have to go out and waste your money to find something, to buy something that you don't like. Like I said, my opinion, but I'm going to give it to you straight, the way I see it. So I'm not going to tell you to rush out and buy a beer that I think is crappy. And if I think it's good and I think you'll like it, I'll let you know that too. So stay tuned. Continue on the world tour with me. We're still in Asia, and I hope to see you then. Till next time. Delicious.